I'm going to teach you how to make your major pentatonic guitar playing sound great. If whenever you play major pentatonic, it sounds like this, but you want it to sound like this, then you're going to want to watch this video. So here it is. Not enough people talk about this. The secret to making your major pentatonic, your major key center guitar playing sound good is two things. The first one is how you approach the third, the major third. How do you treat that? The second thing is, are you following the chords around? It comes down to just those two things. So in every style, not just country music, when you're in a major key center, you need to approach your third from a half step below or a half step above. You never want to just play a major third. If you do, it sounds like a clown or like children's music. It sounds frightening to play a major third, to go. Please don't do that. You must slide into your major third. I don't know why this is so, but it seems to be in every single genre. If you slide into your major third, it just is a way, way cooler sound. It sounds much, much nicer. If you don't slide into your major thirds, it sounds like there's something wrong with you. Seriously, if you play this chord and you go, it sounds like you're in a reggae band for kids, which if that's your genre, then keep doing that. But now, understandably, the hard part is, where are the major thirds? If you're not familiar with the Cage system, or even if you're already an advanced player, you might know minor pentatonic all over the place, you know major pentatonic, but you might not know all the intervals all over the place. That's okay. Just worry about one position and isolating where those major thirds are, because you know it's a lot of work. So I always recommend this shape of major pentatonic, the G shape, which looks like this in the key of A. Most players seem to know that shape, and it's identical to the minor pentatonic shape that everybody seems to know, like F sharp minor looks like this. Right? Everybody seems to know that shape. In this shape, so we're back in A major. In this shape, the major thirds are here. It's the 4th fret of the A string and the 2nd fret of the B string. So all you got to do is, when you're ascending the scale, slide into it. Without any vocab, it already sounds like a lick. It sounds like I know what I'm doing. All I have to know is that shape and where the thirds are. And it makes my playing so much tighter. Just check it out. Alright, I went to the next position, and I know where the thirds are in all 5 shapes of the Cage system. So that would be your task, is to learn it in all 5 shapes. It's as simple as that. There's no voodoo. You probably already have some vocab, you have some instincts, you just combine that with these major thirds, boom. You can also come at it from the 4th. So I'm adding a note of pentatonic that's not there, but it's okay. Depends on the genre, but again, tried and true trick. This will make your playing sound better. Now, the second part to making your major key center playing sound great is, generally in major key centers, you want to follow the chord changes around, right? It's a little different than generally in minor key centers. You can just play key center playing. So this is a generalization, but often in the case, especially in Americana styles and certain major styles, you respond to every single chord as it goes by. Now, this again involves more work, but even with one pattern of major pentatonic, you can still approach this. So in the track I was playing over, the chords were A, D, and E. So I can take that same pattern of major pentatonic, the G shape, and apply it to all of the chords. So there's my A, this would be my D. Notice I slid into that major third. Here's my E. By the way, if you're learning this stuff, I would just recommend whenever you play your major pentatonic scales, just get in the habit of sliding into those major thirds. You never need to play a direct third again, and that'll just teach you to. You'll just get in the habit of doing that. Let's just give it a shot. I'm going to take this one scale and I'm going to apply it to all 3 chords, and I'm just going to slide into the major thirds. And let's see what it sounds like. 2, 3, 4. Versus right? You know who doesn't slide into their major thirds? Serial killers. Hear how scary that major third sounds? That's not a good look. You don't want to be doing that. These 2 simple tricks, just treating your major thirds with respect and following the chords around when necessary, will make your major pentatonic, your major key center playing so much better. It may take a little more work, but it's going to give you the sound that you're looking for. It's going to sound less goofy, it's going to sound more polished, and it'll also teach you what the chords are in songs that you're playing over. So I really recommend this approach.